Alright, after this one, I want to hit the devil's lettuce and get into some team games. Let me switch the title to Scout Build Practice. Okay. Very safe. So same thing, 6 to sheep. We've got our TC minimum food. Now we can go to wood. We're gonna shift Q onto the next goat. Gonna tuck her inside for saturation. She'll be eating these trees. So she's gonna try to eat herself out of the lumber camp, and these next ones are trying to eat in, so that we only have to use one lumber camp. So as we're chopping the trees, he's gonna eat this one, she's gonna eat this one, the next Phil's gonna come around and eat this one. That will leave only one tree left blocking. Shift Q to the next sheep. Now we have 3 on wood, so we'll go to the boar. I'm going to go for the farther boar since this isn't quite dead yet. If this was already being eaten, I would have gone for the closer boar. Next fill coming out is going to start our wall. And then we'll go to berries. So pretty perfect here. So she's gonna walk far. We're gonna walk both these vills past where the mill is gonna go. And then rally to that bush, and then the next ones can just go directly to the easy berries there. Now I need to actually have 9 vills under my TC because I do have deers in, so I need 6 on my boar and 3 on my deer. Actually, let's pull off for a second. Again, just trying to keep 6 and 3 under the TC. So now that I have that saturation, I'm going to go to the berries with more, and actually I'm going to double it up. We'll go to 5 because this is about to be eaten, and then we'll have 6 again. Deer needs to start pushing back in. And now back to wood. Sadly, my deer was late, so we are going to oversaturate this boar to a point I usually would not like to do. And then at 21 pop, we're clicking up. Or not clicking up, excuse me, clicking loom. Okay, so 3 will shave off there. Back to 6, and then 6 will go on to sheep. Now we're fixing our wood again, trying to make sure that that one is being eaten first. As I click up, I want to shift 8 to 9 on wood immediately. So I'm clicking up now. I'm actually going to shift them off of berries because there's a lot of hunt. A hunt has rot, berries don't have rot. And they're close, right? So the walking distance is the same, so I'm going to use the berryvilles. If the walking distance was way farther, I would just use these. Okay, so now look at our wood line. Even though we only have one lumber camp, we actually have perfect saturation, as if we had two. Right on time. Now I'm halfway up to the next age, so I do need to start making that building right away. This is actually a bit late. I'm going to make it somewhere to block off stuff that I like, right? I like this gold, don't want it being attacked, so I'm going to try and block it. A little undersaturated on my sheep there because these should probably have been berryvilles, but the way my base layout is done, I just can't do that. But berryvilles probably should be the ones walking off again because of that hunt has the rot on it. Just gonna get these in now. Alright, want to get this going. Yeah, so again, we're practicing team game builds, which means the counter units aren't really there. You're streamlining. It's all about streamlining and working with your teammates. Okay. Get to my farms now. Going a bit off the rails. Letting those choppers chop those trees near the TC while they can. 8, 9 there on the wood camp. It's just what we like. This one's actually messing up some of the rally, so I'm going to cover that tree. Pre-making anything I can. So we got 17 on food, which means we probably want to get to gold. Gold and wheel. So 10 on wood. A lot of farms. 3 to gold. And we're walled. In 1v1, you'd be adding some spear here, but for team game practice, we're going to be doing scouts only. Graph, thank you for the host, man. We're doing some training type stream here, working through some builds. Actually, I would suggest if you guys want to learn some stuff, at least about archer builds, the first hour of the stream was all about archers. This is our first scout build, and then we're going to be doing some regular team games. Okay, the 2 low ones will go start scouting. Because those will be useless now for any type of fighting. We'll scout and then we'll chill by a relic if we find one if we want to after we're done scouting. 5. Now we go up. Oh no, I didn't make my building! Oh boy. Goof and a half. Oh, and some sheep. So we'll start adding more production. We're gonna go up. We're gonna get blacksmith upgrades if we want to attack. But we'll do the eco upgrades first. He doesn't have any army, so we don't need to place army on the map right now. So we'll do all of our eco upgrades. Eco and tech upgrades. 9 to 10 on wood. Good farm saturation. We got 9 on gold. I wouldn't really do more than that because of the bumping. Oh god, I wasn't looking! Here is where you'd be deciding, okay, do I need full upgrades or do I need to make TCs? You would be basing this off of how many archers you saw from your opponent, whether they were pushing your ally or not. Since nothing's really going on here, I'll just I'll do TC, 2 TC and some night. A moment of quiet contemplation. What is graph?
But Spring,
oh,
have you ever asked yourself in the moment of quiet contemplation, what is a graph ring?
Oh boy. It's so deep I don't know if I can ask myself those kinds of questions. So 2 knights coming out and 2 TCs coming out. Now we have extra eco, so I can do wood upgrade. I'm looking now. If I saw lots of archers, I would do +2. If I saw lots of knight and melee units, I would go into attack upgrades. He's dropping TC. We're checking his upgrades. He's got +1 armor. So I want to stay upgrades ahead of him if possible. I don't want to take any more away from that. You know what I'll do? I'll use this time here to get my... Oh, right, I'm Frank. Never mind. I was going to say I'll get my farm upgrade before I have to reseed these, but I don't have to. So I'll add production. I have 15 farms, which means I have minimum for my TCs, but not for my stables. So I need more like 30 farms, 34, 35 farms. So I don't really want to go on gold. I'm gonna try and maintain my wood chopper count at 10. Oh shit! Nah, he's just running directly at us, okay. So, maybe even shaving gold down. The big thing right now that's going to bottleneck me is food, so I need to just look only at my food stuff. So if he starts attacking my stable production, then I'll fight him. Otherwise, I can just be fine. Chilling here. getting my eco going. I think we're good on eco now. We'll have to, very soon we can go for an upgrade. So we're maintaining everything, but barely, ever so barely. Okay, now he's attacking a structure I really can't afford to lose, so I have to actually position. Nice, yeah, good job. Want to keep... Okay. Get some upgrades going while that's happening. Our farm count is great. Now we need to go back onto gold, maybe stone for upgrades. Our wood count is good. So all we're looking at now is upgrades and maintaining production as we so we start to float more farms than we need. We can add more production on, either a TC or a stable, depending on whether we need more knights or not. Pretty soon I'm gonna go grab that gold. I don't really want to move out without... Well, actually... Yeah, we'll go for that. So he added monk, which means we're gonna add monk. Monk is sort of like the mangonel for knight play. So like you go crossbow against crossbow. If you start getting behind, you add a mangonel. If you're going knight knight, you start getting behind, you add a monastery. So what I want to do is I want to act like I'm going this way. So I'm only going to show him a slight amount of army. But I'm going to let him see it. Also adding on more production now that our farm count is getting great. So I want to pull these monks. And I'm going to add lots more production. We're really getting going now. This is where we could either add production and go for a kill if we get ahead, or we can just run and go for eco. But we've got so much good damage in. I feel like we could int him. We probably don't need imp. Need more farm though, so what is this? We need like 50 farms right now to maintain. Maybe we should have gone up. If you're gonna go for the full kill, you got to, you know, make the houses. Our farm count's good. We're gonna float maybe 20 more vills and then stop making. And we'll go up as well. So we're not going to take any... I have a feeling... No. I don't want to lose anything, but I want to keep attacking him every now and then so these knights never leave his base, right? I want him to know that I'll run into his eco and kill him if he leaves to attack me. We're being a bully here. Now we're gonna go up. Oh, what the heck? Did I not? Oh, I did click up. Okay, we're going up, which means I want a little bit on stone so I can get my upgrade, my castle upgrade. We're gonna pull all the relics in while we have map control. And we don't want to fight until we get Cavalier. We'll get +2 armor now. We weren't really diving under TCs too much, so we didn't need it before. Farm camp could be a little bit higher. And then maybe even go for a forward castle on some sort of gold, because we'll want another gold line. So this will be a safe one. Let's pressure. That one will be kind of hard to pressure, so we'll pressure this. We'll take the side gold. He's going to be a lot stronger here, where we can just take this gold for almost for free. And then also start shaving some of this gold off. Maybe about 7, 8 to that other gold mine. Now, if we were truly in a 1v1 or team game, I would be dropping markets here. So that's the 5th relic clicked on. Get our upgrades going. Markets would be coming out. Hot Kingdom. Get armor first, because now we are going to dive. Yeah, so the first hour and a half was archers. This is now Scout's night, so if you want practice with your archers or want to see how I would do the build, I would definitely check that VOD out. Will be helpful for a lot. Now, I don't have enough for that upgrade, sadly. Calvin upgrade. So everything's going now. That upgrade. we start deleting bills for carts. Five relics, side golds.